from Slightly Important News Channel 4.5. Tonight in the news.
The topic of interest is student success.
Just in, Mr. Frickles is stuck in a tree.
Now to more important news, we're going to discuss how living on campus or off campus impacts your child's success.
Recent studies have shown that those that live on campus have a better experience in their undergraduate degree.
Many parents believe that when they send their kid off to school, that they're going to drink more, party more, but really that's not what studies show.
They show that they establish stronger connections socially in their faculty and those that live on campus. And now, on the scene, we have David DeSilva reporting from McMaster University.
David DeSilva, and I'm at McMaster University. I'm in an elevator. And now, I'm in a residence. The type of environment that your residence will offer will greatly impact your academic success. Say that you live in a quiet, more studious type of residence, such as this one right here. Shh. You're more inclined to get your studies done, and you will excel in school. But say your residence doesn't offer an environment that allows you to be more studiously inclined, such as this one right here. Hey, man! You're least likely to get your work done with this kind of distraction taking place. Yes, I'm wearing different pants. But regardless to what residence you live in, you are more likely to be socially engaged as opposed to living off campus, thus creating more study groups, feeling connected to your peers, and feeling part of the university, and therefore increasing your chances of being student successful. I'm on a horse.
David, we're not doing that bit?
Oh. Anyways, this is David DeSilva signing off for 4.5 News, and this is very awkward. Back to you, ladies.
Thanks, David.
You're welcome.
And that's another reason why you're fired.
Get
But
out here!
anyways.
Depending on the institution you associate yourself with, this will impact the types of environment that David has further discussed.
Social groups are an important factor that contribute to a university environment.
These social groups, like fraternities and sororities versus residence halls, will affect your academic performance and experience in university.
Now we go on to Mackenzie, who's been promoted and also took over David's job, with more facts on this.
Hi, I'm Mackenzie Napier from Channel 4.5 News, bringing you the top news today. Today we're going to talk about different social groups on campus, whether you join a fraternity or you don't join a fraternity. This is a fraternity.
It's Friday, Friday, gotta get down on Friday. Everybody's like...
And that's David. Or you could not be a part of a fraternity, like so. Oh, most studies have shown that when you join a fraternity, your academic performance will slightly decrease, but your social connectivity will slightly increase in comparison to if you don't join a fraternity.
Now, have you boys seen your grade point average yet? Well, have you?
I have, sir. I know it's a little below par at the
It's
moment.
more than a little below par, Mr. Hoover. It stinks!
Contrary to popular belief, not everyone in a fraternity or sorority is like John Belushi and his fellow Delta members in Animal House. In fact, studies have shown that students who join a fraternity or sorority are in a better position to later graduate because more of them have grade point averages that are above the minimum passing requirement. As well, studies have shown that more students in fraternities and sororities have declared majors than their non-fraternity and sorority colleagues. In a study conducted at the University of Delaware, only 2.1% of fraternity seniors had GPAs below the minimum passing requirement, and 4.5% of non-fraternity seniors had GPAs below the minimum requirement. For seniors in sororities, only 0.7% had GPAs below the minimum passing requirement, and 1.6% of non-sorority seniors had GPAs below the minimum requirement. In another study that evaluated 3,528 undergraduate students in 36 fraternity and 18 non-fraternity living groups at the University of Illinois, fraternity students ranked high in the following social behaviors compared to non-fraternity students. These social behaviors included students were highly involved in house and residence activities and events. Students provided more support for colleagues with personal and academic problems. And students were more involved in designing and organizing rules for the living conditions of the residents. In contrast, the studies showed that non-fraternity students ranked high in being more independent in academic and social activities. As we can see, students in fraternities are more socially connected and are more involved in resident activities than students that are not in a fraternity. Therefore, fraternity and sorority students have a fairly more engaging experience with their fellow colleagues in university and are in a better position to graduate in their senior year.
I give.
Sorry.
This has been Mackenzie Napier from Channel 4.5 News. Now back to you, ladies.
Thank you, Mackenzie, for that excellent report. Newsflash, Mr. Frickles is okay for the concerned viewers.
Yeah!
We have contacted the police. We now move on to discuss resources on residents that actually benefit your academic success.
Certain resources to prove more beneficial for student success than other resources. To further this, here's Christina.
Hi, this is Christina Squazin reporting from Mills Library, McMaster University. Universities have a wide selection of resources to offer to students. Take, for example, the library. You can jam and rent out any music like, who's Batch? Ugh, obviously I don't live on residence. Studies show that the resources universities have to offer are more accessible to those who live on campus compared to those who don't. So, the students that live on campus will want to use these resources more than the students that live off campus. And henceforth, hey, that's a good word, their student success will increase. In addition to all the resources universities have to offer, they also offer clubs for students to join. And it doesn't matter if you live on or off campus, if you do join these clubs, you will feel more engaged with the university, and therefore it will motivate you to be successful with your studies and with your social life. Hey! Well, that's all I have to offer you today, Channel 4.5 News. Back to you ladies. Christina, signing off.
To conclude this segment on student success, living on campus will improve students' academic performance, social relationships, and overall student experience.
This has been Slightly Important News Channel 4.5. Tune in for next week to find out where David's career will lead him. Pigeon feeding? Good night.
Pigeons! Pigeons! Where are you? Pigeons! 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 Pigeons? Pigeons! Pigeons!